Welcome to Be Great Today, weekly inspiration to start your week. I am Jonathan Bloom, or Frasley Sparkspan in World of Warcraft. This past Tuesday, I was on a walk to get some coffee. I have been working on construction in my area. Lots of improvements as we have a big building expansion happening in my city. I have a slight suspicion that Columbus is being groomed to be a new Silicon Valley. I mean, there is fiber internet within miles of my house, but we can't yet get it. Back to my point, there was a walkway that was closed as fresh asphalt was just placed down, so I walked on the other side of the street. As I was returning to head back home, the closed sidewalk was now open. The ribbons and sign blocking it were removed. I had seen no one around who had done this, so I started to walk down the walkway, and I smelled the freshly placed asphalt. There was a repugnant, yet kind of oddly satisfying smell. The walkway was, and is, as I just walked it again today, so smooth. The team that worked on this walkway had done an extraordinary job. I have a picture in the show notes of the new sidewalk. You can see it in certain podcast apps or on the website. I know that the crew is paid to do this job, but I have a feeling that they took pride in their work. They took what is an ordinary, taken for granted sidewalk and made it a joy to walk on. Back in March, I heard a presentation by Jonathan Brush, who works for Lumiere Education, where I'm getting my degree through. They talked about how in life, many of us probably won't be famous. They went through stats on who is truly famous. They said, quote, "We can be extraordinary in the ordinary," unquote. That is a phrase that has kept with me since the presentation. Being extraordinary in the ordinary. How often do I overlook jobs that people do? Sometimes ordinary jobs like mowed lawns, the paved asphalt walkway, road cleanup, the friendly baristas at Starbucks, the person who is working on the side of the highway to keep us safe, the waiter at a restaurant, the cooks at the restaurant, the movie theater cleaner, and so many more jobs. They're the ones being extraordinary in the ordinary. They probably won't make news, and they probably won't have 1,000 people tweeting at them, but their contribution to the world will mean someone is safe. Someone enjoys something beautiful. I was thinking this week of all the thankless jobs in life. I cannot even begin to count all of them. Even the ones I listed here are just a few examples. You probably do something that some might consider ordinary. It may be a thankless job, but in all of these, if no one did these jobs, we would begin to notice. Whenever I see something go wrong in IT somewhere, we usually notice when it goes wrong, but rarely do we notice when it goes correctly. I can't get to Netflix. My cellular connection isn't working. The service I used went down. I can't log into my bank. There is usually someone frantically running around in the background fixing that service. Think of the team of security engineers protecting us at banks, credit card processing agencies, and elsewhere. I want to end with 2 quotes from a song that came across my playlist recently, Dream Small by Joss Wilson. I encourage you to listen to the song. I have a link to where you can find it in the show notes. The 2 lines that stuck out to me most are, "These simple moments change the world," and "A tiny rock can make a giant fall, so dream small." Josh says in the song that we can have big dreams, but to never forget the ordinary jobs. And again, as Jonathan Brush pointed it out to me in March, be extraordinary in the ordinary. Thank you for listening to this week's Be Great Today. You can find the show at be-great.today/53. If this episode has inspired you, and you know someone who can use inspiration on their journey, please share this podcast episode with your friends. Until next week, be awesome in all ways, even the small ways.
Want more awesomeness every week? Visit weeklyawesome.com. Weekly podcasts to make your week better. Remember to smile and be awesome.